Weird beer news. All right, scientists have confirmed the lagers were all a mistake. All right, so it was more a mistake like how penicillin was a mistake. So basically, they found out they've been researching this yeast strain that makes up lagers, which are like 90% of all beers that are consumed in the world. And they found out that the yeast strain that makes up lagers originated 400 years ago in Germany, in Munich, in 1602. And that basically is a combination of two different yeast strains. And it was, the whole thing was like a mistake, like one of those like happy flukes, I guess. So I'm not going to pronounce this right, but, the yeast Saccharomyces pastroninus was, created. That's the one that they use for lager when Saccharomyces cerevisiae from, Scharwarrock wheat brewery contaminated a batch of beer that was brewed, and that like basically led to everybody using this strain of wheat in all their lager beers. They like created lager beers. So that's weird. Like the whole thing, like they were like lager beers wouldn't have existed. What if you guys would have like light people drinking like light beer? They wouldn't have, because all the modern American light beers are kind of based on Bavarian lagers that was kind of considered like the table beer. So that like whole like all the light beers that everybody drinks, the modern light beers wouldn't exist. There wouldn't be lagers because it was all just based on accidentally cross-contaminating two different strains of yeast that they used for beer, and we have lagers now. So that's kind of weird. So I guess like before 400 years ago, they just drank like the good stuff. Like, boop. They're like, all right, like what's a lager? Like everybody was a beer snob and they had like no light beers. I'd like to think. Let's go back in time and find out. That's what I'd use my time machine for. Go back before lagers existed. All right. What do you guys think? Is it a good thing that lagers were accidentally created or no? You like dark stuff? Cheers, you guys.